What up, T Money?
What up? What up?
We live, my baby. What's on your mind, my man? Something got you thinking today.
Uh, so I don't know. My folks ain't humble enough for me, man.
You must be talking about the city of Flint.
Yeah, what up?
Man, there's unhumble people all over the world, though.
You shit all over the world.
All over the, it's unhumble people up here. And then this place that made me real humble. I see all people that's driving BMWs and Volvos and Benzes that's homeless
Homeless.
with a job. Homeless with a job in the car.
That's crazy. What they do? Sleep in their car?
Man, hey man, there's just one spot across the street from where I'm at. It's a laundromat, right? It's a closed down laundromat. I thought it was a 24/7 laundromat because I go over there to investigate. I find out that all those cars there are just empty cars. They don't move. People like put their stuff in their trunk, do what they do, early in the morning, go get what they need out their cars, and yeah, it's rough down here.
You talking about some homeless people like that?
It's like that down here. And then
This
you
it.
got your regular people that's homeless that walk around pushing carts.
Right,
You
like
know
down
they
on
put
Skid Row.
yeah,
Damn. So you got motherfuckers homeless with cars.
nice cars, Lexuses, BMWs, and all that. It's just like it's crazy up here, man.
Man, you
Cost
serious,
of
man?
living, cost of living is ridiculous.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
They want a hundred at this hotel I'm moving out of right now. If you check out my Facebook story, I show on there when I show on there saying that when people set you up to lose, you make adjustments and win. That's what I did. And that's exactly what goes on in life. People set you up to fail. People really don't. They pat you on the back. They act like they really want you to do something, but they really don't.
Man.
And then it's sad because some of the things that I have been doing in Flint and stuff, um, I come to the conclusion that people want it to fail. People want a No More Tears concert to fail, an event that you just trying to deter people from making bad decisions and having their parents receive that phone call in the middle of the night. But people didn't want that to be successful. But that's all they did was want because we didn't have two successful concerts and getting ready to put on the third. It's just that a lot of personal stuff popped up, and then I'm helping a couple of people out doing some private stuff, and then I got my own little issues. So I had to kind of weather my time, far as communicate with everybody, setting up another concert. But trust me, uh, Christmas Eve I will be on it. I got my calendar to start getting on that Christmas Eve. So a lot of people will be getting phone calls on Christmas Day, and I'll be saying Merry Christmas. I need a favor from you coming up. And then it will be in February. The next concert will be in February or later because I have that Winter Wonderland all white party on January the 14th. So I'm quite sure I'm not gonna try to do anything before that. And plus I got on Christmas Eve we got the Feed 60. So I'm not gonna try to squeeze no concert in between them two at all. I'm not gonna do it. So we got plenty, but by January the 14th, I will have the next date of the No More Tears concert already signed, sealed, and delivered. Or benefit because I had a couple groups that said that they didn't want to change their whole set, far as and their whole gender of music just to meet what I'm doing, but they were willing to do what they do and donate some of the door towards my cause and
What you got
cool
going
with
on,
that
Rich John?
too.
What's that in the background of you? Was that a palm tree?
Yeah, that's an old beat up palm tree. It's some nice palm trees out here too.
I mean, they got palm trees in that motherfucker. They got palm trees. And rich palm tree.
Man, they got rich palm trees, man. They got, like lions. You know, you look at some lions, they be all fanged and clean and looking good and healthy. And then you got them other lions look like they smoking crack.
Right, right, right. They mange and shit be fucked up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, hell, both of y'all live in the jungle, but somebody ain't eating.
yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Just like the world. The world, you look
Just
like
like
the
the world,
jungle.
somebody
The
ain't
world's the
eating.
jungle. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And they gonna get their food and don't care what
Hey
you eat.
man. So you mean to tell me, right? You said you thought it was a 24-hour laundromat. It's a place where people park their poor people. Well, they ain't too poor because they got a car, but just missing. Well, homeless people park their cars and put their stuff in the trunk.
And in the back seat and all
In the
that
back,
stuff.
yeah, they living out their car basically. So where the hell do they sleep at night? Where they
Now
be
that's
at?
a good point, man. Maybe they inside that building. I don't know. I ain't investigate that stuff. Cause you can ask, and plus a lot of them don't speak English.
Oh, so it's a lot of
Man, they
immigrants.
keep giving me, man. I keep going to the store. They done ran out of NyQuil all around this place, right? And they keep giving me Tylenol sleeping medicine, man. I don't want no sleeping medicine. I want some NyQuil.
You must be by East LA or something. You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm in
be
Inglewood.
okay. You ain't in South. You gotta get to South Central, nigga. You ain't gotta tell a motherfucker twice what kind of cold
Ain't no
medicine you want.
money in South Central. We ain't making money in South Central. We losing money in South Central. So I'm not. I'm gonna go there just for you though, to take pictures and do a podcast and stuff like that. But far as making money, I'm not going to South Central. So when you see me in South Central, salute me because I'm doing it for you, bro.
All right. I mean, shit. I hear you. I hear you, man. It just I'm glad you all in a good, in a different environment, man. 'Cause
Man, it is,
this
man.
place
Cause
right here,
man, I'll be
depressing, man.
peeping and I'll be looking at what y'all going through in the city in Flint, man. And I pray for y'all. It's a lot of fake people in there, man. And it's killing our city. I get to come up here and sit back and
Mhm.
just look and examine and pay attention to stuff. There's a
Outside
lot of
looking in.
fake people in there, and then and then I'm starting to realize people in Flint are just like the city council. You know how you have public speakers, and then they
Yeah,
nitpick which ones they want to communicate with when it come time for council response.
yeah,
That's the same thing some of these people do on Facebook. And like if I go in there and I put down something about the No More Tears concert and and Unity, somebody and catfishes, and somebody that have a bunch of catfish friends, they won't talk about the catfishes, but then they'll try to talk about other people that I didn't even mention. They'll try to talk about them and like there's a reason for them not supporting. So, and I'm sitting back seeing all this like, man, y'all some character.
they haters, man.
Y'all,
Flint.
and then when it come to me, oh, we don't like. And then if you don't like the people that support me, because when it comes to the No More Tears effort, whatever somebody had to do with it is they're helping me. That's my baby. So whenever somebody do something with that, they're helping me. So y'all get mad at me because somebody want to stand up against violence.
Mad at you not cause you ain't in this
Stupid.
cold ass
And
city.
look, a lot of bad decisions, and it's becoming a history of bad decisions that made when it come to dealing with me, and it's hurting the city. Just to make a long story short, it's hurting the city. I mean, how can you have a city that talk about unity and then y'all don't support or stop the violence effort? That don't mix together.
Yeah.
And then I understand that you can't attack every issue because Flint has so many issues.
You got too
But
many
it's kind
issues.
of funny that you don't take a stand on any issue that I stand on. But It's okay for me to come, and then I still would do it. And then that's another statement that I make. When it comes to standing up or issues or being with people or whatever, I base my action based off of that issue. I don't base my action off of who's involved with the issue, who's standing up and fighting for it. I don't care about that. If it's a fight that I want to knock somebody's head off, and I can't stand you, but you want to knock their head off too, then let's knock their head off together. See, that's what I'm gonna keep repeating myself, because that's what's wrong with the city of Flint. You have all these people talking about unity, move forward, and all that, and it's not true. It's like follow me. It's a bunch of follow me's that's saying unity, but in reality, they're saying follow me, because you lead by example. If you want unity to be there, then you do something to show that you want to unify. I don't see none of these people talking about unity unifying. All I do is see them attacking somebody that they don't like. I don't never see nobody saying, man, I can't stand this about them, but both of us like this. So, and just like, you know what, Arthur Woodson, everything that Arthur do, I don't approve of. But the stuff that he does that I approve of, I'm right there with him. Me and Arthur caught buses together where he done ordered 2 buses, and we could only get not even half of one field. But guess who was on that part of half of one? I was. You know, it's a
Mhm.
lot of people that I can say that I supported that can't say the same for me. And that's just a
I
fact.
mean, that's just,
And
that's just life, period. Because I feel the same way. Far as you can't know. That's why when you do something for somebody, man, you can't expect the same in return. Because you know what I mean. They ain't
you gotta do it
gonna.
from your heart.
You got what you have the old saying. You can't expect. It just ain't gonna do it like you do it. Just say if you do it big, just say say you throw me a birthday party, you do it big, you do it big. You got the everybody there. You got celebrities there. You got the top of the line drinks, everything, and then I just take you to Denny's for your birthday. It ain't. It's the thought that counts. You know what I mean? What I'm saying.
Well, when it
But
come to me, it'll be vice versa. I'll take you to Denny's, and then you can do all the super stuff for me. That's, you know, that's how I am.
I just an
I,
example.
I'm
I was just
sorry.
a
I'll be on the better end of the deal when it come to gifts and stuff. I don't even think nobody gonna buy me nothing this Christmas, and I wouldn't buy me nothing either if I was them. I'm cool with it. I still love y'all. I'm going shopping the day after Christmas,
I wouldn't
and
buy me
whatever
nothing
they left
either.
in the store that I can fit, I'm buying.
Yeah, I know because you're doing it for people for others for Christmas. You're doing that feed 60 that you do every year. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's more than just about you and your family. You're doing this for strangers, for people you don't even know. You
Man,
know what I mean?
I'm doing that for Ed Nelson, because when I first started doing that, you know, me and Ed used to meet together, and we always were on the opposite ends when it come to who we wanted to get elected. Far as his brother was running for councilman, and I wasn't for his brother. He was for Sheldon Neely, and I wasn't for Sheldon Neely. With every election, no matter what it is, except for like the governor race and stuff like that, where the straight Dems, you know, kill these and stuff like that, then we all on the same accord. But when it comes to a choice between 2 Democrats, we always was on different teams. But guess what we did? We enjoyed each other the whole day up at Burston during the election. We talked about how many people was coming, how many people wasn't coming. He educated me on a whole lot of stuff. Um, and like the third time we had did it. We was talking. No, I met him in the bank. I was in the bank, and I was coming in the bank. He was going out, and we just started talking about the feed 60. And he told me to set it up and tell me everything he needed. I needed, because at that time I was shit. I needed somebody to give me some meals for free. So I ain't have no money. All I had was ambition. And he's catered the whole thing, like 3 years straight. And then he got sick and passed. That's when Claudia Perkins, Cynthia Hines, Sister Muhammad. And then it's amazing because back then everybody was happy. Now that's like three different lanes right now. And it all occurred because of the election. But I'm gonna try to bring back some unity on Christmas Eve. I'm gonna try to bring some women in there, and hopefully they can put their differences aside and just come together on something that they agree on. They agree on the Feed 60. That's something they like to do. They like to put smiles on other people's faces. So maybe they can come there together and help fix plates and stuff as a team, and maybe they can see that it's more to life than what they don't like about each other. It's more to life than what you don't like about something.
It's more than like hating on people, huh?
Man, these people would rather hate than love. That's all it is. Oh no, I ain't working with that because of such and such. Oh no, such and such is a part of it. It's trash and just crazy. Just crazy. But that's what we living with now, man. We just gotta face it. Like dance to the music type. Man, but I'm sorry because I'm seeing all of these mistakes and all of these personal feelings, and the end result is tragedy for our citizens in Flint. Tragedy. I mean, when you have good callings, they just go numb. They go numb. And then they stand for some stuff that just ain't to be stood for. You can't stand for fighting on the job. You can't stand for new schools with strings. You want people to donate to build new schools. We need a grant writing team, uh, uh, a fundraising team for our Flint public schools to bring money in and let them function the way they supposed to function by running by their school board. I'm telling you all like this. If I had $1 million, I would rather donate it as a tax write-off and get out the way. I would not say I'll build you a school, but I gotta run. And I will not fight because let's just be honest. Look at Atwood. Same thing. So many promises, this and that, and now Flint got to pay to play football there.
Ain't that something that song remind me of the Pilgrims coming on Thanksgiving, and the Indians was already here tricking them, inviting them over for Thanksgiving dinner, and slaughter their ass. And now the Indians got to pay to stay on their land, type shit. That's what
See
they
what I'm
did.
saying?
That's what they did, man. That's what they did. They tricked. Flint had a good stadium. They sold it to somebody else, and now they got to pay to play.
And they had no business selling it because Robert Smith had rebuilt it.
Yep. They
And they
donated
were
all that
talking
money.
so much trash, they was gonna do so much stuff, and then they turned around and gave it away.
Yep. They gave it away to Kettering. Yep. Now look at them. They got to pay Kettering to play high school football games down there.
Oh, and Kettering and then dedicated themselves to Powers.
See what I'm saying? Guess
Shoot,
what?
Powers JV played more than double the games that Flint varsity played at
Listen, man. Profit over lies. Rich get rich and poor get poor, man. That's all that is, man. It was all
and,
planned.
and, and trust me,
That shit was designed, man.
Yup.
That shit it was by design, man. Kettering associating themselves with Powers. Powers, everybody know that's a private school. That's nothing but money. Between Kettering and Powers ain't nothing but money, man. You know what I mean?
Man, and Powers is expensive.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Because you want to, if you want to pay how you get your kids a higher education, ain't nothing wrong with it. But the point is, they catering to powers and shit. They done shut Flint public. I'm telling you, it's all design, man. This operation shit Flint public schools down. That's all part of their plan, man. We ain't got but one high school in Flint, man, in the city limits, bro. We only got one high school in the city limits, man. I don't want to hear about no Beecher, no Hamley, no Carmen Angel, because they are not in the city limits, man. You know what I mean? We in the city limits, we got one high school, bro, and a handful of junior highs. You know what I mean? And a few elementaries. They fading this shit out,
And we
man.
still got a lot of students in Flint that's supporting all these other schools outside of Flint. That must not be
Yeah,
forgotten.
they ain't
Flint is
got no
not
choice.
minus students. Flint is a minus student is minus students that go to Flint public schools. That's what they're missing. Far as students know, the city of Flint has plenty of them. They just don't go to Flint public schools.
Yeah, because they going to
They said
Davidson.
they got they were set up to fail.
They going
Because
to
all of these charter schools ain't all they said they was gonna be. It's some good ones, but all of them ain't what they said they are.
right. It's all design. It's either look. You only go when I predict this 5 years from now. You only gonna have a couple choices. You either gonna take your kids to suburban schools, or you gonna take your kids to the charter schools. Hey, it's just it. Ain't that's
You
on
ain't
your
gonna have no other
only
choice.
choices. Yeah, them your only
Because
choices.
it's not, and what's going on with the Flint public school? They're not gonna be no Flint public school because
Nah, I just told you.
once
5 years
they
from
get the
now, that's gonna be
okay to
gone.
build those buildings for you, they building those buildings with strings, and
Man,
eventually those strings are gonna turn into another Atwood situation. I
man,
promise y'all that.
ain't gonna be no plan for public schools in
There ain't
5
gonna be
years,
no
man.
because how can you have a public school system when you don't own your school?
Exactly. Exactly. So everything right now is being lined up. This everything by design, man. All this shit is
Set
by
up,
design, man.
set up,
Yeah,
play mind games,
yeah.
poison people heads,
And
send
man,
people out there to spread half truths, and
and
then
man,
next thing you know, they want to cry and cry when it's all said and done, and try to reverse the action
and
instead of
man,
being
and man, these white people been playing chess. They ain't playing checkers. Shit, they say we the pawns. The poor people is the
man.
pawns. The poor people the pawns. And they got their kings, they got their queens, and they count. You know what I'm saying? We just are one. We pawns on one big chessboard, bro.
Yep.
Call life, man. They exercising that right in Flint, man. They showing you. They fucked the water up. Said fuck us. Y'all take these bottles of water. Go about y'all business. They fucked
Man,
around.
we
Gave us
still
crumbs. They
going
gave us
on
crumbs.
9 years and can't
They,
drink from our sink.
listen what I'm saying. They gave us crumbs. But that settlement that you and Eric told people who do not opt in. You know what I'm saying? And they fell for that. They fell for the bottles of water. They fell for the Chinese administration to a different. You know what I'm saying? You had chances to vote people in who should have got in. Then to make a long story to make this shit crazy, this shit go crazy. We let them take our school system off. You know what I'm saying? It's all was designed, man. You know what I'm saying? Flint gonna be one big. Other than downtown, it's gonna be one big parking lot, bro. This bitch gonna
No,
be a
it's not.
parking lot. This bitch gonna be knocked flat,
No, it's not.
and they gonna come
No,
back
it's
and
not.
build
T.
up. Yeah.
No, it's not. T. Everybody in Flint ain't lay down people, dog. And that ain't finna happen. And
All
then you
right,
gotta remember this.
we
That
letting it
new
happen
shop,
now.
that shop is coming up in about 15 years. So people on the north side that own their houses, we got to work together with them to make sure they keep their houses. We got to make sure that land bank don't get a hold of this next set of houses that's about to be foreclosed, and we got to work.
Man, you think land bank ain't finna get them? They finna snatch them houses up so fast. Up
And
ahead,
listen,
up ahead
listen,
gonna swim.
listen. This is the problem. You ain't got me. I ain't got threw off a little bit because my roommate said something. Well, this is what's going on with our city, man. We just gotta We got to just start doing more positive stuff and being positive. I mean, I see a lot of people
Ain't you
that be
tired of saying
passing up
that?
opportunities
Ain't you
to
tired of
be
saying that,
positive,
man?
huh?
Ain't you tired of saying that? Ain't you tired of just saying what we gotta do and what we gonna do and what we should do?
Man, because
Man,
eventually, you know,
even the dog eventually get tired of getting kicked in his ass.
that's what I'm
Eve-
waiting for. I'm waiting for
Eventually,
too many.
you
I'm
gonna
waiting
kick
for
that
too.
hey, you gonna kick that dog in his ass and he gonna tear your ass up. He gonna turn around. Eventually, you might have kicked him in his ass 100
Yeah,
times.
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, you might have kicked that dog in his ass 100 times. On that 101 time, he gonna tear your ass up. Well, I'm waiting for that. When that gonna happen?
Eventually the residents of Flint are gonna wake up. You can't sleep forever. You have no choice but to wake up.
Man,
They have no choice but to speak up. They have no choice but to get stronger. They have no choice but to be their own individual leaders. Like you said on that one podcast, everybody got a live button. They need to start using it
everybody got a voice,
to
man.
educate. But see,
Yeah,
that's what's wrong. Another thing that's wrong. We don't pay attention to what we need to pay attention to. We pay attention to
mess.
entertainment.
Just say it. Just say it, Rich. Don't sugarcoat these motherfuckers. Just say it. Mess.
Entertainment mess.
Mess. Now
I
look,
mean,
now look.
you look at the city council. You see how much serious stuff is going on there. But look what they're quoting from the city council. They ain't nobody quoting the fact that we pay for a garbage company that don't pick up our trash.
They quoting the bullshit.
You see what I'm saying?
They want to
Ain't
see
nobody ain't,
they want to see
ain't no
Eric go
yeah.
off on people. That's entertainment. See, they want to even though Eric ain't in the wrong, but why you want to focus on when Eric go off on these motherfuckers? Oh, now you want to listen because Eric going off on these motherfuckers. But what was the when he was talking with the sense with the charters in the serial numbers and
They
quoting all
don't
that?
want
Y'all
none
didn't
of
want to
that.
hear that. They don't want to
They
hear that.
don't want none of that.
They want to hear. They want to hear.
They want to see the part when they throw Eric out the meat.
They want to see the police come up there and take Eric out of handcuffs, or they want to see the part when the white lady stand up and say, Eric, Mr. Mays, you got to leave now. That's what they want to see. Then they want to see Eric go back off on them. You know what I'm saying? Like an old Uncle Nate or somebody go off on their ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't want to see the charters and the and the good shit, man. The shit that they actually there for. You know what I mean? Because them people, they supposed to be representing the citizens of Flint, Michigan, man.
Ain't
They,
doing nothing.
they ain't doing shit. They want to see mess, man. That's why I call it the clown show. You know what I'm saying? It's the circus. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, um, it just ain't a
It
lot of
ain't the
humble.
same no more.
It ain't the same, but I'm just gonna say this, Rich. I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, but I'm gonna say this, right? I just feel. Hold on, let me come on. Let me come on in for this. So, let me see something. Hold on. Here we go. I just feel right. Look, that motherfucker so fake, bro. Um, we just recently had the election and shit. Well, the people spoke. That's how I see it. The people spoke who they wanted to run their city for the next 4 years, which is fine with me because either way it go, it ain't gonna affect me no either way, whether who in or who ain't. So that's cool. But I would rather see it went another different way, but it didn't, right? But I just don't see a lot of motherfuckers ain't mad. They still ain't learned their lessons, man. They still full of mess, full of talking shit, and instead of trying to figure out a plan so we can get them next time type of shit, they just want to add fuel to the fire and ain't being humble, man. Then motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I got helped a lot of motherfuckers out doing that shit.
A lot.
You think anybody shout out
No
old
thanks.
fat boy or
I
old John, you
told
know
you
what I'm
thanks.
saying? Like I
I
did something to
told
them.
you thanks.
I ain't never did nothing to nobody, man. I ain't did nothing to none of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get on that
Oh,
bitch
there
like
was
that.
you know Terrence. I hate to say this,
They don't even know
but
me, man.
it's the truth. They think they better than you, and they think they better than me. And
I know.
then again, they know they're not better than me, so they try to silence me. And then they know you can bobblehead on the death if you chose to. And
Uh,
but you chose to do the right thing and try to help people out that was ungrateful. And
Tired
It
of all that
happened like
shit.
it happened the way it happened.
Yeah, I don't just tell you like this, nigga. You know, Rich. You know, I say what the fuck I want to say. Can't nobody censor me. You or nobody
Yeah.
else. You already know this. How I feel. I feel, man. I was used. I don't need a lot to you, man.
Well, Brenda Boy tried to tell you that.
Yeah, shout out to Brenda Boyd. But she played both. Brenda Boyd played both sides of the coin, man.
Man, that's
You know that.
look, man,
You know
listen.
that.
Brenda Boyd is like my mama. She right when she wrong.
I feel that. I ain't got nothing.
I ain't trying to say she ain't right,
I ain't gonna
but
even
I'm
say
saying
nothing.
she right.
I ain't gonna even say nothing bad about Miss Brenda. You know why?
You
Cause my mama named Brenda. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gonna do that to her. But anyway, I feel used, bro. But it is what it is. But guess what? You can use me. Don't use me up though. But I'll remember this though.
man,
You
your
think I'm
bio, hey man, look, real
yeah.
talk, man. Your bio something serious, bro. Your bio gonna speak volumes in the future. Don't worry about this. What's overlooked today comes to the light tomorrow.
Nah, I ain't that type of nigga, man. I ain't overlooking shit. Best believe I'm
No,
gonna get
no,
the last lie.
I'm saying what they overlooked this time
I'm gonna
will
get the
come to
last
the light.
lie. But I always
Yeah.
remember this. Rich, I play checkers. I mean, damn, I said I play checkers. I play chess. I don't play checkers, man. So even when they was using me, I was still steps ahead of their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you can use me, just don't use me up. But I still
Man,
feel
that's showing your quality versus their quality.
I ain't finna say all that, but I'm just saying,
No, I'm
no,
just saying. And you
no,
know, I feel like you Apollo Creed. Like you
I'm
taught
gonna get the
Rocky how
line.
to get over the hump, but you didn't teach Rocky how to get past you.
Yeah, but right, I ain't gonna teach. Right, hell no, I ain't gonna give them up all the game for free. That's a fact. They might think they got all the game, but oh hell no, nigga.
Man, it shows, bro.
Hey, but look though,
It
this.
shows.
I'm gonna tell you, Rich, what I'm so heard about, man. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. This one I'm heard about, man. Cause you know I'm an ex fella. You know I done did so much bullshit. I done did all type of shit. But this right here, I'm heard about this shit, man. Hold on. You see that right there, Rich?
Yeah.
They said, you know, cause they say I always wrote, you know, I wrote drug dealing books and all that shit and all that shit. I be on that tip. So I took time out, man. I wrote this memoir, man, about the Flint water crisis, man. And I just feel motherfuckers didn't support me like they should have, man, especially my city, man. You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
Tam.
I done got support from Atlanta. I done got support from Cali, where you at. I done got support from Texas, Arizona, mad support in New York, man. A
Well,
few
listen,
motherfuckers in Florida. But you think Flint, Michigan, man, they shitted on me, man. They shitted on me, man.
because you wrote a memoir, bro. Then they
Shitting on me,
didn't.
man.
But look, bro,
Shitting on me.
I got you.
But they better
When
than me though. But they better than me though. I'm just saying, man. You know what
I
I'm
got you. I got you. And when I get back home in a couple of weeks, and before I leave out again, make sure I get a box of. I gotta. I take two luggages on the airplane with me. One of them is half empty, so your books can take place of half of my luggage, and we're gonna do something when I get back to my next destination. Sure,
saying?
trust me. That's why I'm going to the print shop today, so I can get everything up together for the No More Tears concert. Man, this is a nationwide thing, man. I'm talking to people all over the world with it. So what happens in Flint really, but it's big to me because that's my hometown. But it's it's not the end. It's not the not the end of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
It's not do or
Hey,
die, even though I do at Flint regardless, but it's not do or die if things didn't work all right. So, but it's working all right. It's gonna continue because I do everything because God leads me to do what I do. I wake up and
yeah,
God tells me to do this, like that.
yeah.
The flyer with the ref shirt on that I got. That picture was on its way to the trash when everything came to me from God. I was like, man, should I delete this? I was finna put the trash button when the
Hey, you
foul
can't
on the
go.
shoe,
Hey, you
time
can't
out
go.
Bible, all that came to me.
Can't go wrong, man. Give it all the glory to God, man. You can't go wrong. He guide you right now, but it is what it is. I just feel it's a bunch of brown noses, crab in the
Opportunity.
bucket, crab in the buckets, opportunists, yes men, yes women, and Flint popular crowd motherfuckers, man. But it's all good though.
They ain't even popular. They try to make themselves and each
Flint,
other
Flint,
popular.
but you didn't hear what I said. Flint popular.
Some of them people don't even live in Flint. They trying to make
Man,
popular.
they got
And
that
don't
nigga.
even and that's what's sad about
Yeah,
me too. That's why I give you credit because you all over the place. You on all issues.
man,
You
I got
got people that only thing come out their mouth is Flint this, Flint that, Flint this, Flint that, and they don't never live. They don't live nowhere in Flint. They district got so many
nah.
problems, and they never mention their district.
Hey man, shout out to Solo the Messenger, man. Got one of the biggest music review platforms. He stay behind me, man. He down the line. Then I got my man Eddie Cuts out in Cali. Where you at? Eddie Cuts stay shouting me out. You know what I'm saying? So fuck these motherfuckers, man. And me and LPs, he got fans all on
All
all
over,
the Texas,
man. Now,
Atlanta,
man, you
everywhere,
know me
man.
and
So
you.
I ain't tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
it just hurts you when your own city don't be behind you, man. You know what I mean?
listen,
But that's all.
Karen.
But you
If
know what I
you
mean?
can get love, that's how I knew the Dayton family was gonna do so good
Oh
because
yeah.
Flint liked their music.
Them niggas got
Flint
fans
was
all over the world.
people were having good songs, all like MC Bree. And Bree didn't get no love from Flint until he got national love. Then oh yeah, he from Flint and all that, but until he got national love, he didn't get no love from Flint. But I knew the Dayton family was gonna take off because we was riding that 4 song cassette tape to death.
What up, Big Love? Big Love said I go stay rocking. Let me see. I don't know where I'm at. Where I'm at. I'm Flint. Oh yeah, Big Love, man. I know you stay supporting me, Low. Low down in he from Flint, but he down in Atlanta. That's my nigga. But yeah, man. But
Like I
everybody
told you,
everybody don't
Terrence,
feel
man,
like
you
you,
got
Big
you
Low.
got love, man. You just got to think about the ones that love you, and think about the new people that you met about to meet, and don't worry about the ones that you know that hate you. At least you know they hate you. At least you know they ain't really on your team.
At least they know they hate me. That's cool.
Yeah, at least you know it. At least you know they fake. I mean, they
Yeah.
know they fake too. They
That's
they
why.
tell every fake person know they fake.
Hey, Rich. That's why I like Donald Trump. Cause I know how he is. I know he ain't shit. I know he prejudiced motherfucker, and that's why I respect him. Cause he ain't finna be
Man,
like
we
no
need it.
motherfucker.
Man, I hate to say it, man. We need a new party, man.
Yup, we
This
need a
is
third
crazy.
party.
The people we got to choose from
Yup, we got to choose for the lesser of two evils, which turns
all the
out to be
time.
which turned out to be the worstest. If you want to ask me, because at least when Trump was president, gas was regular prices, and I can buy a pack of oxtails for $20. Man, oxtails $100, man. Come on, man. And
Man, it's crazy.
they want to blame that shit on man. Trump been gone, nigga.
You can't do
Fuck
that.
that. He ain't do that shit. And the Democrats had the House, man. They controlled the House, the Senate,
And
all
couldn't
that
get
shit.
them in. But just because you're a Democrat don't mean you vote like a Democrat.
Man, the liberal,
Don't mean you write bills like a Democrat. I mean, look at your city council. They don't act like they black people that love the north side of Flint to me. But they on there and they say they Democrats and they love Flint.
because they need an
But
all
then
black
every
city
time
council.
something come up to do something for the north side of Flint, they vote no on it. And then they voted to have a person that only been here for a couple of months for Indiana that's a Republican to be their president. So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she is from Indianapolis. Like she look like Larry Bird's sister.
Don't
It look
I
just
bet
like
you can play basketball.
she look just like Larry Bird with that bird nose. She was just like that motherfucker. I guess that's an Indiana thing. But anyway,
I
yeah.
bet they I bet she can play basketball.
Yeah, I know she look like Larry Bird's niece or something. Shit. Yeah, but anyway, it
I'm
is
finna
what
go
it
get.
is, yo. All right, man. What you got? What you got to say? To close. Let's get
Oh
out of here, yo.
yeah, man. Listen, y'all. Uh, I'm gonna be coming back to Flint soon. My main supply for Feed 60 has been shut down because they want $1,000 a week to deliver free food. So that's where some of my turkeys be coming from, and a lot of size. And I'll be like, people be calling and needing ingredients and stuff. I'll be getting it for them and stuff like that. I don't have that ability no more this year. So I'll probably put something together and probably take up a few minor donations to make up for that loss. But otherwise, in that Feed 60 is on and popping, and I'll be giving y'all more information on that in a couple of days. Well, T, we out of here, man. I gotta pull my pants up and tighten my belt up.
All right, man.
All right, man. I love you. Thanks for everything, T.
All right, we out here, man.
Ready to help me out with the Feed 60, y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.
T, babe.
All right, man. Peace. Y'all stay safe
All
out
right.
there, man. All right.
You know it. Peace out, Flint.
All right.
I love y'all. See y'all when I get there.
Peace.
Peace.